Hi, can you please tell the audience what your name is?
Karima.
Okay, hi Karima.
Hi.
As you know, we're just here to just kind of get your thoughts on the homeless people that you see in your area. Now, what state do you live in?
I'm a resident of New Jersey.
Okay, great. Now, because we're interviewing people in a few different states, and we just want to know what percentage do you guys have a high percentage of homeless there?
Um, I'm not too sure exactly, but there are homeless people just about in not every city, but
Oh,
mostly the urban cities that I travel to. It's very frequent.
okay. And what are they? Do you see people like are there a lot of shelters out here? Is there a lot of help for them that you've heard of? You
Mm,
probably haven't heard
No,
of.
I don't know of any shelters in New
Okay.
Jersey at all. There probably are some, but not where it's like easy to get to.
Okay. Now, do you consider yourself and you know, I hope this question doesn't, is not too blunt, but do you consider yourself someone who actively helps the homeless like as far as like maybe the panhandlers or giving $1 or talking to them? What has been your experience?
Um, when I was younger, I used to see, because um, when my mom
Mhm.
when I would be home with her, or we would go different places. Primarily, I would see her giving money if she had to. So, I mean, I learned from a young age
Right.
that you can help them if you have the money. If
Right.
you don't, then you don't. I know that I've had friends that would laugh at them and make fun of them, and I've
Wow.
been, and under that influence of being around peer pressure, and you see it, and then you laugh too. But then I would go
Right.
back and give some money. If I had money, I would get. I remember giving a homeless guy $10
Oh wow, that's
before, because
great.
it bothered my spirit that he
Yeah.
was hungry in
Right.
Wendy's and
Right.
I was eating, but he couldn't.
Right.
So I mean, I gave him my $10. I mean, I had the money to give it
Right.
to him. I was working, so I was like,
Right.
if I got it, I'll give it to you. I can easily get $10 back.
That's awesome. That's
So
awesome. So you don't feel that cuz some people feel that and it's okay. Everybody has their different views,
mm-hmm.
but some people feel that obviously you don't, but we've talked to some people who think that they should just it's not their responsibility to help them and they should just get jobs. And we've all heard it. We've all seen it
Mm-hmm.
on TV, but have any of your friends ever had that sort of attitude, or have you seen that attitude when you pass by homeless people? And if you do, how does that make you feel? Like how does it usually go
um,
if you're in a large group?
I see it. I used to see it a lot. Like I
Yeah.
even saw it like one on one with
Yeah.
you. The type of person I am, I'm observant, so I
Right.
usually look first and
Yeah.
ask questions later.
Yeah.
And as I started getting older, it wasn't so much like in high school because we would rarely see them. Like the
Right.
homeless guy I gave $10 to, that was like rare.
Right.
But
Right.
once I started working, being from the Essex County area in New Jersey, that's the Oranges and
Mhm.
Newark and primarily urban cities and townships.
Right.
So going to work and being on the bus and a lot of the homeless people that I would see would have addictions, would
Right.
have drug addictions or alcohol addictions. So
Right.
people primarily put them in this generalization that if you're homeless, it's because you lost your money
Right.
doing drugs or being an alcoholic, and that's
Right.
not always the case. You
Right.
can't think like that, because if you do, then you're,
Right.
kind of, I wouldn't say, I'll say
Right.
generalizations,
Right. Definitely.
putting them in a box, but
Yeah.
you can't think that every homeless person
Right.
is an addict, just like you can't think every black person is a criminal, every
Right.
white person is a racist. You can't
Exactly.
have that mind frame, because then you'll be paranoid.
Right. Definitely. I agree with that.